Greetings, mortals. This is Wizard Prang here. And today I would like to show off my No, I don't want to show off my apocalypse. What I want to do today is to acquaint you with an event that's going on in the game and is going on for 6 weeks, and it's called the Concord Pass. Now, this is not to be confused with Concord Pike, which is a highway in Delaware, or the Khyber Pass, which divides Pakistan from Afghanistan, if memory serves me correctly. No, it's the Concord Pass, and let's go in, and my goodness, there's a lot going on here. This is a horribly busy screen, but then again, there's a lot to be found in this event, so I don't know if I could do a better job, so I'm not going to get mad at NetEase, but my goodness, this is a complicated thing. First of all, how does it work? Well, to put it bluntly, you complete missions and you get points. Every 100 points you get, you go up one level. As you can see, I'm currently on level 13, and I'm going to claim the rewards for some of these. And I just got 30,000 skill points, which is always nice. And that's actually the reason why I'm doing this, is for the skill points. Now, how far does this go? This goes all the way up to level 80. However, the last free skill points you will get without paying is, I believe, at level 50. Let's just see if I can get to it, and I'll show you. At level 50, you will get 61,110 skill points, and after that, there are also additional skill points if you've purchased one of the 2 passes, but we'll get to that later. And it's not just about skill points. You will also get skins, Concord credit, supply boxes, insurance points, all kinds of stuff to be had there. Now, before we go any further, it is also possible to purchase a 1-level upgrade. This is at 100 plex. Now, I made the mistake of assuming at the beginning that you needed to purchase the first level. I was mistaken. So I ended up paying 100 plex, or more than 200 million ISK, for something that I could have gotten for free in about an hour. Do not make the mistake that I did. Just say no. Now, how many skill points can you get from this? Well, according to my calculations, you will get just over 500,000 skill points without spending a penny, or a cent, or a drachma, or whatever your local currency happens to be. So let's take a look at what kind of missions you can do. You have a choice of 6 different missions to choose from. And these missions, when you first start, will be all different and random stuff, most of which are of no interest to you. But all is not lost, because each of these missions can be re-specced, re-rolled for 5,000 ISK, which is pocket change. As you can see, I can re-spec it as many times as I want until I find, oh, there's one that I could do. Of course, I'm already doing ore, but I'm going to change that to 24,000 cubic meters of scordite. So you can actually set this up so that all of the missions are things you like doing. And as you can see, I can basically just go out and mine in high-sec. And I'm going to do all of these very, very fast. Now, you have a weekly limit to stop you just going ahead and going nuts and doing the whole thing in a couple of days. And that is 1,150 points. Now, that's a very weird number, but if you look down here, you also get another 50 points at the beginning of each week, which makes a total of 1,200 points that you can get each week, which is 12 levels. Now, the event is going on for 6 weeks. As you can see, and that means that you're going to have 12 levels a week, which is going to be 72 levels. But if you look at the challenges, there's another 800 points, or 8 levels. You get 400 points for logging in 15 days in a row, which is easy to do since you have to do that anyway in order to refresh your planetary interaction if you do that. And if you log in any 30 days during that 42-day period, you'll get another 400 points or 4 levels. So 72 levels plus 4 levels plus 4 levels is 80 levels. And as it happens, the game tops out at 80. You can keep going, but there's not really anything great to get after that. You just get a small number of skill points and something or other. Anyway, so that's what we have going on as far as the weekly limit is concerned. The thing to remember is once you hit that weekly limit, any more of these you do aren't going to impact that. So for those who have alts, once you hit your limit, you can switch to one of your alts, as I have. And I already have 2 alts maxed out for the week. And we're only 4 days into this. So, what else do you need to know? Let's go back to the rewards screen. There we are. It goes up to level 80. And then after level 81, you only get 100 of these Concord credits per level. It's not really worth doing, in my opinion. The only thing that I haven't covered yet is the paid options. Now, there are 2 paid options. One is called the Advanced Concord Pass, which is just a tarted up way of saying the basic paid option. And then the Elite Partner Pass. How much does that cost you? 249 AUR for the basic one, which is this is $10 in US currency, or twice that for the Elite Partner Pass, if that's your bag. What do you get for that? Well, you get all of the rewards on the right side of each level. And in plain English, that means you're going to get about 1 million skill points for $10. If you think it's worth $10 for 1 million skill points, go right ahead. Oh, you also get a very cool skin for your retriever, just at a time when most of us are leaving our retrievers gathering dust while we poodle around in procurers. But there you go. Hey, it's a nice thing to have. The difference between the 2 levels of the pass, as far as I can tell, is the Elite Partner Pass gives you a 15-level bump. That's all. That's the only difference. So if that's your bag, then go ahead. And if it isn't, you don't have to. You can only purchase one of these passes. You cannot purchase both. And you can buy a pass at any time, which is what I would advise. I would advise don't buy anything, because you don't want to buy a pass and then something happens and you don't complete the event, and then that money is wasted. Now, I would advise you to leave that decision until close to the end of the event, because that way you know exactly what you're getting for your money, because you can always claim previous rewards. And these are what you would get right now if you purchased a pass. Anyway, that's all from me. I think that I just wanted to... Oh, yes, there's one thing I missed, and that is this little button up here, which takes you to it's the Concord Pass shop in the New Eden store. Now, some of the rewards will be these Concord credits, and those are the things you use to buy all of these things. Now, there's all kinds of weird and wonderful stuff in here, and quite frankly, right now, I do not understand what most of this stuff is. There's a lot of talk about these storm cores and, all these different things. I will do some research into this and see if I can figure out what they are later. I'm just stockpiling my Concord credit for a rainy day, and then we'll see what I can buy with it when I need to. As best I understand it, and I could be wrong, what these cores do is they allow your ship to be disguised as a different kind of ship, and may also give it some advantages in combat. Again, this is just speculation from me, so I'm not pretending to be an authority on this by any stretch of the imagination. So that's the Concord Pass shop. I do not know how long this will be open for, or if it will close right after the event closes, but that is still, that's still a long way away. That is still 39 days away. So right now we are 3 days into this, a long way to go, and I've already maxed out 2 of my alts, and I'm about to start with the 3rd. Whatever you choose, good luck to you, and I hope this has been informative. If you like what you see, please by all means subscribe to my channel so you will be notified of new stuff, and I look forward to seeing you soon.